you guys went through this in Miami, the whole idea of whose team it is when LeBron got there. And now Jimmy and Rondo have talked about that now. Is there a significance to whose team it is? And secondly, should rings on the finger dictate whose team it is?
I think it's Jerry Rondo's team.
Yeah, that's the last I checked.
It's Jerry Rondo's team. I think, it's funny to be sitting in this seat. I remember when Shaquille O'Neal came to Miami, coming from the Lakers, 3 championships, came to Miami. We had no championships at the time. And I remember his press conference. And I was playing in the Olympics at the time, like Jimmy is right now. And I remember Shaq said, we're not going to go through this all year. He said, it's Dwayne Wade's team. So we're not going to go through this all year. This is Jimmy Butler's team. Myself and Rondo are here to bring what we bring as athletes to this team and to this city. He's a young bull on this team. He's a 26-year-old that can play 40 minutes if coach want him to, and maybe more. I ain't trying to do all that. And we're going to depend on him a lot. This is a guy who I've known since Marquette University, and great university, by the way, Mark. That I have a tremendous amount of respect for. And as much as Gar and John Paxson and everyone did an amazing job of making sure that this can happen, this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler called me and told me he wanted me here. And that was huge because at the time I didn't know. I mean, think about it. Hometown kid, Derrick Rose here. And, he finally leaves. And Noah, who's very known here, he leaves. It's now Jimmy's team. So to want to bring in a guy like myself and Rondo, et cetera, it shows what he's about. He's about winning. And the individual stuff will come from that. And I think Jimmy understands that. So it won't be a tug and pull of who team it is. We're all playing together. We all have one common goal, and that's to win. Jimmy is going to be Jimmy Butler, and I think he's going to grow and be a better ball player because of what Rondo brings to the game and because of what I bring.
Hi, Casey Johnson with the Chicago Tribune.
How you doing, Casey?
Hi. With the league trending towards three-point shooting, Dwayne, how do you envision the basketball fit between yourself, Jimmy, and Rajon? Obviously, you've got other pieces, but with you three guys kind of being the primary ball handlers, how do you envision the basketball fit?
Yeah, well, the league's trending that way. Obviously, every team ain't good at that game. That's why, Golden State has been in the finals the last 2 years. That's their game. They're good at that. So I don't think it's for everyone to play, unless you have the personnel to play it. It's not our personnel. It's not a game we're going to try to play, And that's, we have guys who can make shots. But I'm not going to lie and say, we're going to all shoot 50% from three next year. Our career, you can look at the numbers, are pretty much, I am a better three-point shooter than my number, by the way. I show it in the playoffs. But we have our own strengths. And with those strengths is what we're going to bring to this game. We're not going to come out there and try to be Stephen Curry. That's not our game. As much as my son loves Stephen Curry, sorry, he's not your dad. I am. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my game, and I'm going to play my game within, obviously what the system is, what, the team needs from me. And at the end of the day, last time I checked, the ball has to go through the basket. And I've been pretty successful putting it through the basket. Jimmy has been pretty successful. He's going to be even more successful. And Rondo's going to know how to make sure he gets everybody the ball to put it in the basket as well as possible. So, our job is to play to our strengths, to work on our weaknesses as well, as we know how teams may try to defend us. But let's not go away from what got us here. So we're going to continue to be who we are.